Doing Valentine's Day on a budget? Have no fear. Joya is here. I'm going to show you how to go from this to this and from this to this. No worries. I've got you. To make the roses, you're going to hold the piece of fabric, one end in your left hand, one end in your right hand. With your dominant hand, you're going to fold one piece in towards you, making a triangle, just like this. And go to the tip of the triangle and twist it really tight about 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So you have a stem in your right hand or your dominant hand, and then the rest in your left hand. You are then going to fold it to make another triangle so that the fabric now points down, you see? And you're going to repeat, except this time you're going to twist in while maintaining tension, maybe 3 times. 1, 2, maybe 3. So now hold the fabric out horizontally again, and you're going to repeat the process. Fold it down, make a triangle so that the fabric points down. Fold it in and adjust as you go, 1, 2 times this time. And you're going to repeat. Fold it down, in, out to the left, make a triangle down. And it's really just about manipulating the fabric, making petals, keeping tension, adjusting as you go, and you'll see the flowers start to form. So it's again out, you fold it in and down, and as you come towards the end, loosen the tension a little bit to give the flower a little body, make it a little more full. Keep going, and then when you get to the end, you can just tuck it in, and this is where you'll need the push pin. Be careful and push it in to hold it in place until we can glue it in place. And then, my friends, we have a rose. At this point, you can adjust it any way that you'd like. Maybe you want it a little more full, but you have the pin in place, so you can manipulate it a little bit. So once it looks the way that you'd like, it's as full and as tight, loose as you want, you're going to carefully take your glue gun and fold some of the folds back a little bit and put just a little dab of glue there to hold it in place. One there, and go just around. Little bit there. Next one, go into each layer and put a little bit of glue. Again, hot glue or tacky glue. If you use tacky glue, you're going to have to wait much longer for it to dry, which is why I like the hot glue. So once you've done that, it looks the way you'd like. Feels good. Take out the push pin, and you're going to glue that last piece down. So you see it's open. So just take the hot glue gun or your tacky glue and glue it down. Maybe one more time to get the little flyaway. That's good. And there we have it. Now as we zoom in, you can see a lot of the little flyaway pieces of fabric, right? This is where the small scissors come into play. And we are going to trim that. You know, sometimes things need a little trimming. So just go around and try to hold it at different angles so you can see where the little flyaways are. Remember, friends, this is artisanal. This is not something we're making in mass batches selling on Amazon. This is a homemade gift you are giving to your sweetheart. Hopefully your sweetheart will appreciate it. So again, go around, trim some of the scragglies. Don't get wild with the trimming, just so that it looks neat and tidy. Once it looks the way that you'd like, you're going to turn it upside down, and this is where the skewer comes into play. and just put the skewer in. You might have to manipulate it just a little bit to get it to fit. There you go. Turn it right side up. Oh, we see some more stragglers. Trim, trim. You can leave it just like this, right? It's fine. Or you can add tape. And this is where you can tape it if you'd like for it to be just a little more secure. So you take some of the tape and just wrap it around the base a few times. Oh, we see this part of our fabric wants to be naughty. All you have to do is just get more glue. Put it right here. Handle a little bit. Show it who's boss. Here. And it's fine. Et voila. You can use a pipe cleaner. However, the pipe cleaner is not very sturdy. So you could, here's a different rose, use a pipe cleaner and do that. And just twist it around any way that you'd like. Same effect, right? So, skewer, pipe cleaner, whatever suits your fancy. Once you've done that, all you need to do is repeat it several times, as many flowers as you'd like to make. And that's how you get the bouquet. Once you have all the flowers that you'd like to make, literally grab them together and tie it. Tape it. You can tape it and then put a ribbon and disguise the ribbon. I added some funny little things at the bottom. Dinner, hey cutie, I love humor. So I put a chicken there because it's funny to me. I also put some, let's see if you can see, googly eyes on a couple of them. And I just used fabric that I have here at home because I love crafting. This is supposed to be something done out of love. It's not perfection. It's a love project. Before you give this to your cutie, spray it with your perfume or your cologne. Not theirs, yours. You want this bouquet to smell like you, so every time they walk by, they see it, they think about you, that you literally put in some hard work to make them something special, and it smells like you. Smells have an amazing effect on our memory. Okay, so that's the flower bouquet. Ready for the jewelry? Good, let's do it. Now for the jewelry, the bracelets. The hardest part of this is going to be planning. You are going to need beads, various sizes, colors, whatever you want. Some elastic bead string. Here's the white kind, here's the clear kind, whatever you want. And scissors. Once you have these things, you need to decide the type of jewelry you want to make. Is it a necklace? Is it a bracelet? Is it a toe ring? What is it? Once you decide the type, you'll need to decide the color scheme, and that often is what takes up the most time. Do you want to go with something bright and fun, something deep, luscious, something a little more fancy, something playful? For example, this one, it like literally looks like camp, like the camp bracelet, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. If your sweetie is someone that's really into simple, kind of plain, fun kind of things, this is it. I did it with literally like elementary school beads. I just added this one that's glass, it's a heart, and then one on the opposite end, right? Something a little more fun, simple, playful. Then there's this one, right? That's a little more, okay, I thought about it. There's a pattern to it. This one maybe is a little business casual at work type of situation. And I left this extra string here because sometimes I think when we make people jewelry, we don't really know like the size that they need. And if you leave this extra piece, if it's a little too big, you can adjust it and just take a few beads off. But if it's too small, she probably won't wear it because it'll cut off her circulation and she needs her hand. And then we can do something That's a little more fancy, right? A little more fancy, a little more neutral. Maybe your sweetie is into neutral colors. Maybe they like to look at things that are bright and fun, but to wear them may be a little more neutral. No matter what it is, try your best. Don't think of it too much. Don't overthink it. Just try. Give it a try. Be patient with yourself. The number one thing you'll need to do beading is patience, and it's literally simple. You take a piece of string and you put the beads on. It's wise to tie one end first and just bead it through. Literally, that's it. Try not to be haphazard because it will look haphazard. Unless you want it to look haphazard, then knock yourself out. All in all, just give it your best. You're trying, and it's a gift of love. Remember that. It's a gift of love. Something fun, something heartfelt. Hopefully they will appreciate it. If they don't, I truly am sorry. I hope you've enjoyed this video and this tutorial. Please leave me some comments. Let me know, did you try? What worked? What didn't work? What else you'd like to see? Happy Valentine's Day. You've got this. Check me out tomorrow where I think we're going to make pizza.